It's good to be back in K&N Racing, and we're gonna be doing for some more races. But looks like we have already started this race already, except one for the number 54. I should be gonna be come to save him, but probably there must be gonna be a big trouble over here in turn number 1. So if the lap times doesn't count, except for the number 54, yes, I just gonna be started to race around here with the number 54. So looks like I just start driving vehicles around here. So after we seen what happens for this first time in the first few moments of the video, now let's just gonna be trying to drive all the way down here, and especially anybody is gonna be driving backwards. Now it's just only keeping on moving forward and directly to the accident over here. And that must be an accident occurrence over here that keeps on spinning out, and it does not count for lap times. Now probably we didn't absolutely gonna be doing for such a quick idea. Now before this isn't gonna be very good at all. I just smashed by these guys over here, unless I can drive any backwards if I have to. Now because of this only one thing of this going backwards of all, I'm probably using for the K&N Pro series as the ARCIA series, the Stock Car Pro series, for just one thing. And I'm probably making sure that we just keep on going backwards. But looks like we have just already driving one car, so looks like I just started to drive cars as well. I'm already said that. And we just smashed all over to this guy. It's almost 1 year, so you might drive the AI cars as well. Before that might start the race. Continue to wrecking each other for too many of these guys, or a lot of them. So it's most importantly, it's gonna be too much. And looks like we're just gonna be going back into the start. And they just always keep on reverse lap times, so they always gonna be disqualified. Let's just regenerating, and we have the green flag, but looks like we have the last 20 laps to go, and probably we don't have any much time left. But to do this, we got any more kinds of vehicles, and there is no free camera available. Looks like we got 19 to go, and who's the leader? Is probably the numbers of this one. The number 6 took the pole positions, but probably the number 6 is gonna be, or the number 9 is gonna be in the lead. Now the laps has been never driven about for this thing. Now let's just regain once again. 18 laps remaining in about for this race. The number 50 is back in the lead, but sometimes they always keep on spinning out in the first turn. It looks like they keep on racing. The number 50 is still the lead, or the number 50. So the 50 is still probably the leader. And we got something for a trouble as well. So even because of this gonna be using for it's a very massively trouble in the round 4 in. The number 54 just got to be spawned out and drive backwards as possible. If that is causing chaos, and that is the worst thing that I ever seen. I cannot believe this is the worst thing that I didn't know about for this one. The number 54 takes the lead, and for our last couple of laps to go, but unfortunately it drives all the way backwards again. Somebody is never gonna be taking the lead. Unfortunately, we got the red flag on it. And looks like we're just gonna be regaining all of this way. And because 15 laps to go, but all of a sudden, it all comes to the trouble. All the way worse. Now, this guy is gonna be on the yellow flag once again. The number 50 is gonna be still in the lead. And smash this number over here. So despite seeing this, the number 6 or the number 9 is in the lead. And smashed it all over to this way. And one driver has been out of the race. I really don't think this is the worst chaotic things I ever seen. It's been 1 year, or almost a year ago, why I didn't play of this game of K&N Racing, because it's absolutely going to be using for an ANI racing for just one thing. So, to start around driving cars around here, I don't believe this isn't going to be very enough. So, 12 laps remaining of this one, and because we're under red flag over here, and because of these cars are just worst of this all, there's always not going to be trying to be the best, and probably that was the worst in the series. And why they're disappointing around for these cars, or doesn't only memorize for these things, that they just absolutely did nothing around here. But all drivers came up into the backwards side and smashed it all the way. There's no lap time board because it all removed. Alright, the number 27 is back in the race, and the number 54 also. So probably I should be able to drive the number 6. Let's see what absolutely I'm just going to be finding out. Let's just going to be doing for this only one thing. So what happens that we're going to be finishing without for many laps to go, but all the cars are just going to be went upside down. And this is absolutely for a various cause of the red flag. And because of this driving backwards of all vehicles, we didn't absolutely doing whatsoever. And probably the vehicles is keeping itself racking up all of them. I think everybody is driving backwards for all, but I'm probably sure that vehicle is still gonna be immobile. It's immobile for just gonna be going all the way for around this thing. Let's try to crash all these vehicles, and I cannot pretty sure that I should be able to drive around for these two. It's been almost a year, and keep on nothing and driving around for these vehicles. So looks like we still have to do some kind of lap times without some kind of a Rockford Speedway, and looks like we're just gonna be taking off the lap times as possible, and because the cars are just always keeping on wrecking and being destroyed all over this place. And look how I'm in. I'm stuck over here, so because I just talking for too low and very too much, and I cannot be able to go back as well. Now I just gonna be going all the way to the wall rides and smashed it all the way for this time, and the cars are just wently facing the walls outside of the track, so all drivers have been out of the race, and because despite seeing this, gone worse. Now, looks like that there wasn't going to be very existence for one realistic thing as well. So, the K&N Racing should be going to be the last time that I just ever played. So, since that last year, that I just already played for this only one time, and now, we're just going to be doing this again. For at least, even continuing NASCAR content around for this thing. So, this experience is absolutely chaotic, everything as well. So, if before that wasn't going to be going to many lap times as possible, restart until 7 laps to go. Now, these guys are just wasn't able to get for this completing for in this first race. So, it looks like this is absolutely all okay, but all of a sudden, it came out of control in the round for the lap 1. Now, because of this is not very okay for this time, because I just gonna be despiteful looking at this popular. Somebody is gonna be driving backwards, and unfortunately, that should be gonna be keeping out of the race. But looks like he just came back in, but looks like the Toyota is gonna be going to catch up first. But all of a sudden, it goes into a halt of these driving backwards of all times as well. So, even ridiculously 5 laps to go, we have smashed the number 15 Michael Waltrip, and looks like we got 5 more to go, and that wasn't going to be in the case. Now, this is the one last driver survive, and because of it's not going to be the all time, so 4 laps to go for the number 5 for this thing as well. So, somebody just block it off onto this race. And a little bit another one of these cars. Somebody just driving backwards once again. Looks like the number 51 and the number 54 just smashed it over here. The Toyota is driving backwards. Oh dear, we just made fully for some kind of a worse idea for some way. Someday, more of these cars are just wasn't gonna be to do like this one because we're having a restart but someone is gonna be still completing the race. Exactly how does driving backwards was too much as well. Restart for our last 3 laps remaining, and we're gonna be end of this video for so much. But probably these cars are just keeping on going ourselves out of control. And because I'm not sure that these cars are just gonna be crashing. 2 laps to go, but one are just gonna be getting in self trouble. And because the number 50 is gonna be back in the lead, and I don't really think this isn't gonna be for such as a great idea. Alright, the white flag is gonna be going on to the checkered flag. No caution against, well, who will be the winner? And looks like these cars doesn't gonna be itself for the number 54. And because despite seeing this for just about here, and as you can see, the number 70 wins or some kind of number as absolutely wins for the checkered flag. Finally, it is about time to the end of this video. And probably we're gonna be doing for a last 2. And I'm probably not sure that we're just driving around cars, but still playing of the K&N Racing for just about yet. So, if you like for today's video, because if you don't like some kind of for a chaotic things as just when things gone wrong, and still doing nothing about this. Thanks for watching, and this can be Turbo Concept is gonna be signing off, and I'm gonna be seeing you down into the track, and how some kind of Rockford Speedway looks like. This isn't gonna be some kind of a real. It is literally on existence as well. I'm gonna be talking to you mini lads and Parfait viewers all later as well as we keep it on watching.